Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on a knockout, it's going to be Scan, it's going to be Soulkey, it's going to be an incredible TVZ top left. It is Scan. He's a ladder hero, man. He is at the top of the ladder sometimes, which means he grinds very, very hard on the ladder to get there. A lot of experience there. I'm very proud of him for doing that. Bottom right, it is Soulkey, 4-time ASL champion. You might have heard of him. The need money sign is because he got scammed a couple times back in 2023 and 2022, I think, in Korea. Apparently, you need to get a huge deposit before you can rent an apartment in that country. And there's a scam where it says, hey, I have an apartment for rent, just send me your deposit and you can start living there. And Soulkey got taken in by that scam. I forget what the second one was, but yeah, I hope he has enough money to live now by winning 4 straight ASLs. Terror the Overlord scouting out the wrong direction. Oh, right, I know. Don't scout cross spawn. Just keep going that way. You won't get shot to death, hopefully. So this is knockout with a little dip, like a speed dip here in front of your natural base, which means when you're here, you're shooting on high ground or attacking high ground. And here as well, when you're leaving your base, you're attacking high ground, and the enemy has the advantage. So that is what's going on here in this map. Is it going to be a hatch first? Yes, it is going to be a hatch first from Soulkey. It's going to be a Rax here. Oh, hang on a second. Delaying the Rax a little bit. Maybe a CC first into Mech from Scan. He's inspired by Flash's play as well as Light's play. They are developing a build that is CC first into Mech. We saw it in ASL 21. Flash tried it against Jaedong. Jaedong shut it down by being a little bit more greedy and a little bit better than Flash in that game. So it is going to be CC first. Check it out, dude. Command center first here from Scan. Let's go into Mech. Let's see how Soulkey handles it. Let's see how Scan executes this build. It's basically the same thing as Mech opening, right? You need a lot of Goliaths to handle the Mutalisks that are certainly going to come here. So Soulkey says, I don't know what we're doing. Drone scouting out. No sign of Terran here. Yeah, no sign of Terran at the top right. So it's a cross spawn as well. So no chance. No chance at all. Even with a pool first here of punishing it, I think. But it was a hatch first. So 0% chance of punishing this. Look at this. Walling off. In case it was a pool first here, we've got a Rax. We've got a supply depot. We can repair it if we need to. Well, as long as it's done, right? Repairing in progress buildings, you cannot do that. So how many lings we're going to make here? Let's say 4. I'm going to say 4 lings are going to be made at this point. Just scouting out, checking for SCVs that are scouting, getting scouting SCVs out of the base. But it's no sign. No sign of lings quite yet here from Soulkey. Is he sniffing this out? It's like cross spawn. I see a lot of players, Terran players, cross spawn, go CC first. And check it out. He sees it. He sees the CC. Oh, that wasn't a wall. All right, so we get a drone inside Scan's base. Dude. Oh. All right. Inside Scan's base. Sees every single thing going on there. He sees the gas being saturated. He sees the Marine and getting out with his life, dude. Check it out. No Carapace upgrade. Just 40 HP. Getting shot. That hurts, but we scouted it. So we did see the CC first. We do know it's going to be Mech here. Engineering bay here. After the Rax. Interesting. And then a factory? SCVs, get to work. Scan needs you to get to work here if he's going to beat Soulkey. Lair poppin'. Spire, 3 minutes and 57, 8, 9, 4 minutes. He made a set of lings. So he delayed the Spire for the set of lings there. All right, I guess. You know it's a CC first, right? Anyway, Spire on the way, around 4 minutes. As always, SCV, checking to make sure there's not a third base anywhere that he is not aware of. And again, greed is the answer to this. From Zerg, early third. Droning a lot. Because look at this. What's the army here? 4. We've got 4 Marines. Cross spawn. That's it. That is all we have. Safety creep. Oh boy, Soulkey. You were playing this a lot safer than Jaedong did. Is that going to come back to bite you? Right? Wasting a drone on a sunken. Just send the lings out. Right? Just park them here. Say, are the Marines moving out? No, then I don't need a sunken. But, oh my gosh, is it going to be a 2-port? Is it going to be Vulture drops? What? Okay, so Starport here. For those of you listening to this cast as a radio play here, as some of you do. So, Vulture speed. Vulture's on the way. Starport here. And is this going to be a drop with Vultures following this up? Yeah, there's the control tower. No wraiths. If it was going to be a race would be produced here. No need for a control tower for that. So, interesting. Interesting. But it's a Spire. What's going to defend against the 8 Mutalisks that are coming across the map here momentarily? We do have an engineering bay. I guess just pure turret? And this bunker with unupgraded Marines inside of it? I do not know about this plan here from Scan at all. RJB sent me this replay. It's a good one, but if these Mutalisks show up and just take down every single SCV because there are just turrets defending, especially one turret, +1 attack is on the way from these Mutas too. Okay, 2 turrets at the natural. Okay, I don't like that. 1 turret at the main. I don't like that. Turret at the front, maybe? We can attack the supply depot and take it down in supply block. So check this out. Vulture's coming across the map. Okay, so the Sunken is here. Walling off. Hard walling off here. Ooh, do we need to? I think we need to here. Macro hatch. Muta saying... Oh, it's a Valkyrie! I'm an idiot. Where's the armory? Oh, up here. I didn't see it behind the production tab while I was down here. Okay, so it is going to be a Valkyrie opener with Vultures out on the map here. That's how we're going to defend against these Mutalisks. Valkyries. Let's check this out. Nothing defending. The missile turret is dead. Let's see how good the Valkyrie control is here for Scan. 2 Valkyries here as well. +1 air. Dude, the meta in TVZ is changing so fast, so rapidly. Taking out, 1 Valkyrie. And we are fighting a Valkyrie ourselves, say the Mutalisks, and we take down 8 Mutas now. But that is enough to take every single SCV down, especially if there's not a missile turret covering them. Dude, I don't know if I like this very much. This is not looking good for Scan. SCV count at 33. Another Valkyrie pops out. Oop, killing Mutas. But still, 5 Mutas. Again, enough to kill SCVs, especially if there isn't a turret defending them. How many times do I have to say that? Okay, missile turret 2 coming up. Maybe make another one? I don't know. Seems like it's a pretty heavy investment into Mutalisks here. It deserves 3 turrets at the natural base, I feel like. 3 kills on that Valkyrie, and she's just now trained. She's a rookie. She killed 3 Mutalisks. So, 3rd base, not early. Soulkey's playing this normally, dude. Oh, getting the hatchery down just in time. That Vulture would have canceled that, would have killed the drone. Not canceled the hatch. The hatch is up, but killed the drone and delayed the hatchery. So 3rd base at 8 minutes. Dude, I don't like it. I don't like it from Scan. I do like the Valkyries. I do like the upgrades for Valkyries. +1 flyer attack, air weapons. And never mind, we've got +1 finished for the Mutas. And guess what? A +1 Carapace in production. Oh, swapping for a +1 Carapace. Never mind. He saw the Valkyries and said, cancel +1 attack. We need armor against these Valkyrie attacks here. Again, a lot of attacks means every single attack is going to be negated or somewhat diminished by the armor that you have. So that's why +1 Carapace is good against Valkyries and as well as Marines. Queen's Nest coming up before the 3rd base is done. We've got Lurker aspect, obviously. Lurkers coming across the map here. Valkyrie's not very good against Lurkers. Siege tank production. No. Uh-oh. I don't think we can defend this Lurker bust. Scan, buddy. Maybe Spider Mines can take down the Lurkers. Look at this micro. Oh, but 1. Get 1 Valkyrie down. Maybe. We don't even have ComSat stations. We have no scanners available. Holy crap. Lurker, burrow. Burrow up. There's no scan available. Just missile turret detection. And Ling's taking the attack there, tanking the attack here so the Lurkers can burrow in this position. Dude, Bunker's going to get busted here. And yeah, no detection available at all. I guess this one is in detection, but no. 3 Lurkers undetected. 1 kill, 2 kills, 1 kill. We're going to attack over there to the 3 o'clock base. We have Vultures into the 3rd. But Mutalisks on defense here. Again, Mutalisks. Not what you want to see when you're a Vulture Bike pilot. Take it from me, Falcon Paladin, who was a Vulture Bike pilot back in the day. Lift the racks. Lift it. You're not even... Yeah, the Marines you're training here are just going to get killed as soon as they show up. Lift the racks. And he did finally. And look at this. Bam. +1 carapace versus +1 attack. +6/+1 damage per rocket on these Valkyries. Insane. Like I said, if we can take down this missile turret. Is there a comsat here as well? I guess we have 2 comsats now, but containing the Terran player. Oh, trying to saturate the third base, but at least 1 drone died there. 49 SCVs to 36 drones. A lot more SCVs have died, but yeah, look at this. Look at the saturation here. So, siege tanks are here with siege mode. Defiler Mound is on the way at 10 minutes. That's crazy fast. So, Soulkey's answer to CC first with Valkyries is Lurker Bust into Super Fast Hive into Defiler. I like it. Soulkey's smart, man. He is so good at StarCraft. He's not going to win ASL 21. He was knocked out in the round of like 24 or something. Kind of a disappointment, but he won 4 straight ASLs. I don't know, like, it's hard. It is hard to win an ASL. It is even harder to win 2 straight ASLs, and there were 4 straight from Soulkey. He's tired, man. Let him rest. He didn't prepare for it as much as he should, according to reports I've heard from RJB, so no real surprise he did not win that. And at this stage of the game, oh, I think you know by this point, right? You know it's Flash versus Soma in the finals. So incredible stuff. Can Soma win his 2nd straight ASL, joining Soulkey in the run of Zerg wins we've had here? Or is Flash going to go out on top of the game, winning an ASL? Insane stuff, right? The career of Flash, it would just cap it off, man. Everybody already knows Flash is the best Terran player. Everybody knows he's the best player in the history of StarCraft. But that, man, that would be an incredible cherry on the top of his career. On top of the cake, on top of the ice cream. Cherry on top of the... What is the word there? Cherry on top of the float? I don't know. Probably an American saying anyway. A lot of you guys aren't even American, so it doesn't even really matter. We are researching upgrades. Third base here. Minerals only here on Knockout. Scanning. Killing these lurkers with unsieged siege tanks. We've got a vulture drop inside the main base. What's here? Nothing! No Mutalisks at all. No Sunken. Not even any Lings. Not even Hydras. Oh, finally Lings coming up to defend, but that was a lot of drones down. 62 to 37 worker advantage. Spider-Mines being laid. And Spider-Mines not getting any hits off. But yeah, lay your Spider-Mines before you die. That is the motto of the Vulture Bike Corps. Lay the Spider-Mines before you're dead. Your commander paid for Spider-Mines. Your life is not at all as important as the Spider-Mines are. Look at this. Look at this micro from Scan, dude. Insane stuff. 7 kills on this Vulture. 8 kills on this Vulture. As he dies, an 8th drone goes down. 62 to 42 workers. Expanding 12 o'clock now is Scan. I don't know if Soulkey's answer to this was good enough. We have idle SCVs. That'll help Soulkey. Okay, resaturating again. You can resaturate so fast as Zerg players. Double expanding. Wait, never mind. I'm like double expanding. 1 up here, 1 down here. 1 for the Zerg player at the 6 o'clock. 1 for the north here at our guy, 12 o'clock for Scan. Oh, he is double expanding. Never mind. Look, double expanding at the 9 and the 12. Very good. Scan, getting ahead. He knows how behind in the economy Soulkey is. What's the anti-air? Valkyries. More and more Mutalisks coming across the map. He's got a +2 carapace on the way. Turret dead. Scourge defending here against the Valkyries. But look at this. You can snipe down Valkyries from such a distance. Bam, bam, bam. No Valkyries. Get out. Get out. Look at that micro from Scan. Like I said, he grinds so hard. He's not going to win ASL 21. He was knocked out. But, dude, ASL 22, 23, 24, maybe... Maybe Scan... Oh, Queen's on the way. All right. So, Vulture drop again? Inside the main base? We got to pull a little bit faster this time from Soulkey, and the Hydra's responding a little bit quicker as well. But, dude... All right. Vulture's not getting as many kills as their predecessors, but you can only expect one trick, right? To work once. second time, that is entirely Soulkey's fault. But look at this. Command center, 65 to 56 workers. We got queens, and we should see spawn broodling being researched just in a couple of seconds here. But you don't research it first, right? Because you need to wait a long time for the queens to get 150 energy. So make the queens first, and then get the upgrade. That's how everybody does it. And the placement of the queen's nest, yeah, queen's nest down here, showed that the chance of making queens is higher than placing the queen's nest on your wall. Because again, if you're not planning on making queens, the queen's nest has no utility after being used to make a hive. So that's why. That's why sometimes we see queen's nest on the wall, sometimes we see it being protected here in the main base. Because it's harder to kill that way, spawn broodling is in production. But dude, it is 162 to 143 supply. Scan has a full mech here. We've got siege tanks, we've got Goliaths. 1-1 on the mech. Hydras solidly get 1-1 themselves. Mutalisks 2-0 with the Carapace as the upgrade. Again, links across the map here. Spider mines everywhere. Vultures everywhere. Scan just laying down those mines every single place you can. And after that, right? Vultures' lives are just basically killing lings. That's what we're here for. And yeah, +2 Carapace Mutalisks. Not enough defense there at all. Hurry, get up there. Valkyries, get up there. Where are the Valkyries? Are they dead? They should not be dead. There they are. Dude, check it out, man. Valkyries prepared. I am so happy about this. Valkyries. They were kind of broken in OG Brood War because the unit limit of OG Brood War included each individual rocket here. So, like, in late game, Valkyries just wouldn't shoot because we cannot spawn more than the maximum limit in OG Brood War. And in Remaster, the limit got greatly increased, obviously. And so now Valkyries shoot all the time whenever you need them to. And taking out one of these Valkyries. Look at that shake. Look at that flick micro from Scan. Can he win this game? I think Light in this position would win this game, right? Light is better than Scan, but still, Scan is in an advantageous position, an incredibly great position. 70 SCVs. Got Hydras up the left side here, but we have how many siege tanks? So many. So many siege tanks protecting this left side of the map at the 9 o'clock base. Gamete Meiosis on the way for energy for queens. But, yeah, 150 energy for queens. The extra energy at 250 is not enough to cast 2 spawn broodlings, which would be kind of overpowered, I feel like. But I don't know. Sometimes queens look like they're just a waste of money in TVZ. Sometimes they look incredibly overpowered. Again, depending on who's defending and who's attacking. Kwabam, kwabam, kwabam. Soulkey attacking now. 4 of the tanks go down. Dragging a spider mine. Is that broodling? Again, broodlings count. They can be triggered. They can trigger spider mines here. Like, here we go. Hydra Queen all over the place here. Queen's taking down a couple more of these tanks. Only 2 on the back line now. Are there enough Hydras to go and take this section of the map? Look at this base at the left side. It's in danger right now. D-Matrix from Scan. And this Queen is going to die to missile turrets for some reason. Are we going to infest the CC? Please infest the CC. That is a good way to take it down, obviously. But guaranteed damage here, right? Taking down turrets, taking down SCVs are these Hydras, and no sign of a Queen to infest because no attacks are coming up for this command center. But Scan here, cleaning out the attack, still has 68 SCVs. If there's an infested command center here, that would be so incredible. Incredible. So we do have, bam, a base on the left side, a base coming up here too. So this is Soulkey trying to take the bottom third of the map. Tank exploded. Tank, no chance. What is the lore answer for why when you spawn brooding a tank, the tank explodes? Right? I know it just infests the human inside the siege tank, right? That's the lore answer. So, yes, I understand that. But why does the tank just explode into nothingness when that happens? I guess maybe there's a self-destruct that the infested Terran inside. Oh, maybe it's an infested. No, just broodlings, right? That's broodlings. Can broodlings activate a self-destruct sequence inside a siege tank? Maybe self-destruct is here because if a tank falls into enemy hands, we don't want them to learn how they work, right? Anyway, weird thoughts from Falcon. As usual, sieging down the right side. 3 o'clock base is in trouble. Got lurkers there, but against siege tanks, no match. 3-2 upgrades for the mech. Hydra's at 2-2. Scourge, just a waste of Scourge there. Soulkey, buddy. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not a waste of Scourge. Dude, one SCV went down. All right, Hydra up the left side. There are so many tanks, though. Why? Ow, not a good trade. Look how many Hydras have died. 14 Hydras dead for what looks like a couple tanks there. More Hydras in production, obviously. The Queens recharging. Where are they hiding? Right here. EMP being researched, right? EMP, a group of Queens, and that is a game-winning strategy for mech versus a Zerg player using Queens. But I don't think it's available. Okay, so irradiating the lurker while it's getting shelled by tanks. A little bit of a waste of energy there from Scan, but that's okay. He knows what he's doing. Queens, kapow, kapow, kapow! Yes. So effective here. And yeah. Friendly fire tank splash on a tank can even kill another tank with the broodlings. So again, an excellent answer to tanks. Especially if there are no Goliaths protecting them. Where are the Goliaths? Scan. Here, look, this is the composition right here. Siege tanks, Goliaths, science vessels. That's it. Science vessels irradiate. They dematrix. They EMP Queens. Command center here for some reason. I guess expanding here, and then once these Hydras are dead, we can expand there. All right, I like the planning. Bottom left base down as well. So look at this. Bottom third of the map plus the 3 o'clock for Soulkey. Bam, bam. Queen down. Tank down. Protecting the tanks. Easier said than done, right? It's like, hey, why aren't we protecting the tanks here, Scan? But you try that. You try to protect the tanks. Queen dead. Falling back to Hydras to protect here. 178 to 188 supply. Scan is ahead as a meching Terran player. And 0 defense up here, except for Valkyries, which again are not very good against ground units. And infest the command center. Soulkey, my dude. I need you to infest the CC so bad, Queen. I know your priority is taking down every single tank that you can. But look at this repair. Look at this repair. You can out-repair a Queen infestation. We've seen that before on the channel. If you want to see that in an incredible game from a player named Carrygun, let me know. Ask me in a comment. I'll reply in a comment with that game because it's insane, right? The Queen goes into the command center to infest it, but if you repair enough, it brings it out past the level where the infestation is possible anymore, and the Queen pops out. It's a crazy, crazy thing. It is so fun. Yeah, bottom third plus the 3 o'clock base. Coming up the right side here is Soulkey. 80 drones. 80! That is an insane number of drones here. And the bank is still not as big as Scan's. So these Hydras are getting a lot of value. Like, insane amounts of value. Oh, trying to repair the tank there. But, dude. Alright, SCV is performing citizens rest. Goliath helps a lot there, too, especially because he has +3 attack, because Scan is good. Vultures. Just all over the place. He's like, oh, no. There are expansions down here. There's a Vulture here with 1 kill. Drone kill at an extractor is much more important than a drone kill on a mineral patch, because sometimes people forget to replace their workers when they die when they're on gas. And look at this. Soulkey says, I didn't see it. So we'll see if he replaces it at all. But yeah, maxed out Soulkey, dude. What an insane game this is. Thanks to RJB for the replay. Check him out. RJB_TV on YouTube. Hydra's again saying, hey, it's an undefended base, dude. When are you going to learn this lesson? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Scan. Kind of a younger gun, I think, compared to Soulkey, but still, teaching him a lesson. We've got 4 wraiths being produced with Cloak. I don't think we've seen this in a while. The answer to Queens from Terran, one of the answers is Cloaked Wraiths. You find where the Queens are recharging, snipe them down. Bam, 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 bam. They die. EMP kind of does the same thing as always, but, dude, killing them is even more effective. So, what do we got? 3-3 Hydras everywhere. 3-3 Siege Tanks are the answer to 3-3 Hydras. Name the upgrades, man. 0-0 siege tanks are the answer to 3-3 Hydralisks. Check it out. Check it out. They have 80 HP. They've got 3 armor with 3 carapace. But 70 attack. Is a siege tank with 0 attack upgrades. So I guess they do two-shot the Hydras. Queens coming in. Again, where are the Goliaths? We're spending gas on... Wraiths. Be patient, Falcon Paladin. Irradiate, finally. On this Queen. 2 kills on that Queen. Right? 2 kills on that Queen. When the Queen kill count keeps increasing, you know the Zerg player is taking care of their Queens and is winning the game. Restoration being researched. What? You don't have any medics? Why in the name of all that is holy are you building restoration? Why are you researching that, Scan? There's like nothing else to research, I guess. I have 80 SCVs. This is the most combined worker count I've seen in a pro game in a long time. 80 and 80. 160 combined? What? But yeah, innumerable Hydralisks, which is good because innumerable Hydralisks are going to die if you keep trying to attack them. Attack the +3 siege tanks. Thank you very much. Drop of some kind? No. But yeah, the map is split in half against a meching Terran player. Soulkey's in trouble right now. He needs to kill this base or this base or this base or something. But yeah, running Hydras across the map here, not a good thing. I know there are Queens. I know they're killing tanks. 2 kills and 3 kills on that Queen. What a hero. And we need to see where the Wraiths are. That is very important to see where the Wraiths are right now. Here they are. They've got Cloak. It's a full friggin' stack of Wraiths. This is how you kill carriers. This is how you kill tanks in TVT. This is not generally how you kill Queens in TVZ. But dude, Scan is doing it. I cannot believe he's hunting the Queens with Wraiths. Come on, man. Find them. He finds them. He finds them. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 down. 9 Queens killed, 8 remaining. That's how many Queens there were, mind you. Do not fight the Hydras, though. No! No! No, they were so good. They were so good. You could have used them to kill even more of the Queens. You killed a bunch of them anyway. Very proud of that. But still, more Queens remaining. 6 more in production to replace the ones that lost. Cannot fully replace the number of Queens that lost, but look at this. Shielding for the Hydras coming into the top right here. No defense there. Quick tanks. Save the base. Run SCVs, I think. 77 is 77 workers. And again, no sign of restoration because, dude, there are no medics. I don't know. Is that a misclick? I am still... Oh, infest it. Infest the CC. We got the infested command center, folks. Check it out. Even if you don't even make an infested Terran, dude, infesting the command center is faster than killing it with Hydras. Right? Repairing SCVs. There's an army responding. Dude, this is just bad manner at this stage of the game. A second CC infested? No. Ooh, parasite there. And no, but infested CC dead. Dude, this game is banana pants. We could replace the command center. We still have 69 SCVs. Scan's doing okay. Right? It's expanding here too, even. And it's like, no, we need gas. Quick, expand here, command center. Not here. We need the available Vespine. Thank you very much. Left side base, almost mined out. I don't think this is gonna cost Scan the game by losing this. But, dude, Queen. Other way. Other way. Infest it. Infest it. Be a baller. Be the ballerest of ballers, sir. No? Alright, not gonna happen. That's okay. Command center is maybe getting infested later. And Queens and Hydras. What do we want to see as a mech player? Not Queens and not Hydralisks, man. Dude, again, Queen Hydra looks so good against mech sometimes in the hands of somebody like Soma, like Soulkey, like Hero. But sometimes it looks like a bad strategy. I've seen Queen. The name Queen lose with Queens against mech recently on the channel, dude. So yeah, Ultralisk Cavern on the way against mech. I don't even know what's happening here. What a crazy game this is. Oh, more Wraiths. Dude, look at this. Look at the hunt. Oh my gosh, the Queens die. And Wraiths, again, can snipe down a hatch. Given the opportunity, Siege Tanks whittled it down, but the Wraiths killed a hatchery. This is an epic game. This is an epic tagged game. I don't know if RJB told me it was. I was kind of coming into this like, all right, Scan's going to lose this thing, but he's going to play well, but I don't know. This has got an infested command center. It has queens assassinated by cloaked Wraiths. It has Wraiths killing a hatchery. 185 to 169 supply. We've got Soulkey up, but dude, mech is so cost efficient, I do not know. We're not even dropping, right? Look at this, flank by queens. Thank you all the siege tanks, you're gonna die. Look at that, flank by hydras. Thank you all the tanks, you're going to die. What incredible control here from Soulkey, dude. Oh, is that it? How many tanks are remaining from Scan? I don't think there are many. 3 over here. That one's dead. 2 over here. Like 5 tanks are on the map. Oof. Hey, this base that has been, again, entirely undefended for the entire game, except for a couple turrets and maybe some Valkyries. Wraiths down to the 6 o'clock, sniping down queens. I do not know. 177 to 129 supply. Look at these Wraiths. No! GG's. Scan taps out. He lost this base. He lost this base. He lost this base. He knew. Wraiths or no Wraiths, he lost this game. But, dude, going out in style. How many queens died to Wraiths today? I want to say it was at least 15? Maybe 20? Like, I am falling... I'm just falling apart right now because holy incredible game that was. I know Soulkey won, but dude, Scan, Wraiths, sniping down a hatch, infesting a command center with Soulkey, taking out hatcheries with a pack of Wraiths. But all we need right now, right, is Hydras and Queens with good micro, with good surrounds, with good infested Terrans all over the place. Okay, no infested Terrans, but good snipes with spawn broodling, right? That is the key. Are there any Queens left on the map here? Or is every queen dead right now? No, there's a queen here. She's got a kill. But yeah, the Elder Queens are all dead. 3 kills. Okay, 3 kills on these is pretty good too, though. Let's be real. Let's be real with each other. Oh, these 3 queens too. Great. 0, 0, 0. Neat. Anyway, that was fun. That was incredibly fun. I hope you enjoyed that because holy smokes. I had a great time with it. End of the day, 332,000 points to 327,000 points in favor of Soulkey. He outproduced. He got outkilled. Number was bigger for the first one. Structures raised 33 to 8 in favor of the Soulkey. The outspend is 6,900, which isn't a lot in 30 minutes, but at the end of the day, the income was threatened by Scan, right? He's going to lose the top right bases. He loses 12 o'clock and top right corner. That trifecta, not going to happen, and that's a GG. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.